Why Minecraft Manhunt is broken. Minecraft Manhunt. Everyone's seen it, everyone's enjoyed it. With hours of entertainment that have you sitting on the edge of your seat, it's the most popular Minecraft series of all time. But recently, with the cheating allegations against Dream's speedrun, his manhunts have also come under fire for also being faked. Speedrun aside, I don't think Dream fakes his manhunts, but I get why people feel like he does. In a challenge where one speedrunner faces multiple hunters, the speedrunner seems to have the advantage. And no, it's not just because Dream's extremely good at Minecraft. It's actually something wrong with Minecraft Manhunt itself. Something fundamentally broken that makes people feel like it's staged when it really isn't. Why? We're about to find out. Also, thank you all for 40,000 subscribers. This growth has me speechless. We're now 40% of the way to 100,000 subscribers, so if you're part of the 98% of my viewers who aren't subscribed and you enjoy the video, leave a like and consider subscribing to be here before that insane milestone. December 26, 2019. On this day, Dream would post a video that would start the Manhunt series, which would one day take over YouTube. Back then, the challenge was simple. One speedrunner trying to beat Minecraft versus one hunter trying to stop him. But over time, it would evolve and grow to be so much more than just that. As more and more hunters were added and the game became more complex, Dream and his friends had to put some rules in place to ensure something like this wouldn't happen again.
Yes! 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 No,
Yes!
you didn't even go through the portal. You didn't go through the portal.
Yeah.
I went through the portal. I won.
No,
I
no.
literally won.
No,
I
no, no.
literally just won.
Short,
I just
no.
won.
So I took a look at these rules, and the first rule gives us our first look at why Minecraft Manhunt is broken. The speedrunner is given a 20-minute grace period, which means he has to live for at least 20 minutes in the manhunt. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Wait a minute, Dream gets chased down by the hunters the second they realize he's gone. And you'd be right, but here's the thing. If the hunters kill the speedrunner too early on, well, they have to restart. Here's an example of that.
Get up, get up.
Yes, he's dead. He's gone. He's gone.
No! No!
Let me redo! Let me redo! Let me have one more go.
We
Let me
just
have one more
beat
go.
you.
It was
We
right
just
at the
beat
beginning. I
you
have
fair
nothing.
and
I have
square.
nothing. Let me redo. Let me redo.
I guess.
So what does that have to do with why Minecraft Manhunt is broken? Well, it means that in the first 20 minutes of every manhunt, the hunters are chasing Dream knowing they're gonna die. If Dream dies, they have to restart. At first, that sounds pretty bad, because if you're a hunter and you know that you have to die for the challenge to continue, you'd naturally try less to kill the speedrunner at the start of each manhunt, making it somewhat staged. Now thankfully, I don't think this is what happens in Dream's manhunts, because the hunters really do seem to be trying their hardest at the start because of how narrowly Dream escapes, but I'm sure this rule is in the back of their minds. This grace period rule itself isn't a problem, but when combined with a second, unspoken rule, it becomes one. I'm sure you've noticed that at the start of each manhunt, most of the hunters immediately go after Dream. As soon as he moves, they're in hot pursuit. If the hunters know that there's a grace period, why would they do this right off the bat? Everything they do at the start is a complete waste, because Dream gets time, gear, and puts a lot of distance between himself and the hunters when he kills them hundreds of blocks away from spawn, putting the hunters, who have the advantage in numbers, at a disadvantage. Based on the grace period rule, that disadvantage for the hunters is pretty much guaranteed for each manhunt, so why did they end up chasing Dream when they could be spending the grace period getting resources and gearing up, when they know if they chase Dream, no matter how well they play, they'll either die or restart the manhunt by killing Dream too early? The answer is to make the video more intense and entertaining, and therein lies the problem. This is also why when more hunters are added, 3, 4, or 5, it doesn't make much of a difference for the speedrunner, at least in the first half of the game, because one hunter has to get the resources for everyone by himself, while the others are busy chasing Dream when they know they're gonna die. It wasn't always this way. Once upon a time, the issues that put the hunters at a disadvantage in a game where the hunters should have had the advantage didn't exist, when the power dynamics between the speedrunner and the hunter made much more sense and didn't feel staged. On June 23rd of last year, Dream posted a video called Minecraft Speedrunner vs Pro. In this video, Dream goes head to head against Illumina, one of the best speedrunners in Minecraft Manhunt. Now, this manhunt was unlike any other. It's something Dream called Minecraft Manhunt Matchup. In the rest of his Manhunt series, Dream goes up against his Dream Team friends who are at a significant disadvantage in any one-on-one encounter with him. Bad boy Halo. But this time, something was different. This time, Dream was facing a single opponent who actually matched his skill at the game. so the rules changed accordingly. This was the first time the speedrunner was given a head start of 1 minute where the hunter couldn't do anything. The noteworthy part isn't even the head start, but what happened as a result of it. When the 1 minute timer was up, the hunter didn't immediately chase after the speedrunner like in every other manhunt. No, they got geared up so that they could actually stand a fighting chance in the first encounter. Also, with only one hunter, the hunter doesn't have to go waste a bunch of time gathering resources when they can just get what they need and go, making sure the speedrunner doesn't have the guaranteed advantage for the first half of the game. You may be thinking, well great, why don't they just do something similar for the rest of the manhunts to make them more natural and less broken as well? Well, the thing is, despite how nice those rules sound in theory, in practice, it's the most boring thing you'll ever watch. I'd rather watch Paint Dre for an hour than see Dream and Illumina fight in the ocean for the same amount of time. If this was how Dream did the rest of his manhunts going forward, there's no way they'd be as successful as they are today. The reason Minecraft Manhunt videos keep people watching and coming back for more is because of the near-death situations Dream is put in that he miraculously clutches up at the very start of the manhunt, keeping people's attention and making them invested in the rest of the video. No, Dream's manhunts aren't staged or faked, but the way they work now puts the hunters at a significant disadvantage at the start of the game, a disadvantage they face consequences from for the rest of the challenge, breaking the competitive nature of the game itself. But that may not be as bad as you think. When Dream rewatches his insane clutches at the start of his videos, he knows that all the weird rules, spoken and unspoken, that break the nature of Minecraft Manhunt itself are worth the trade-off because they make for an amazing video. Not just try-hard competitiveness like Minecraft speedruns and Minecraft Monday, but entertaining content that's become a community experience to watch and enjoy. People love it so much that Minecraft Manhunt trends on Twitter every time there's a new upload. Do the rules need fixing? Yes. I hope the Dream Team can figure out some less unnatural rules that maybe don't give the speedrunner such a large advantage at the start, because the hunters have been having a rough time these days, except in the last one. Now that was a pretty epic kill. So what do you guys think about all this? I'd love to know in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon.